Okay, guys. Parasite, the Maxim, episode 10. Went in. This episode was all about holding your boy Shamita down. This dude was out of control, son. That chick, like, she was in the room. And she threw some fucking nitrous oxide, some fucking like nasty ass fungus shit. I don't know what the fuck. She threw this shit on him, and then it pretty much caused him not to be able to go back to his human form. So he was always like in this kind of attack, this type of mode and state. So this dude was just murdering everybody, walking around like the goddamn Terminator, son. Just you know what I'm saying? Cutting up everybody, yo. Our boy was looking for him, man, the whole time. But then he was worried because of Murano. He was like, yo, where's she at? Where's she at? Whole school evacuating, everybody going crazy. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo. That dude, honestly, in his state, like, the whole time we knew that this guy was going to be a problem. Whether this happened or not. But I'm kind of glad, well, I'm not glad that it happened because a lot of people fucking died and they shouldn't have fucking died. But he was a means to come to an end. Period. And it happened like that. And your boy was going ham. Like, he went up there for her. I mean, he had that moment when he saw everybody. That's how you could tell there's not a complete disconnect there, you know. He saw all those people dead and he lost it. He lost it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit hit him. He was like, oh my god. Like, he was screaming hard as shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it's like, that's where I kind of see like the more human kind of side of him right there, you know, because this whole time he's been very stern. You know, he thinks the way that he talks is as if like nothing phases him. Like he'll just talk about something like it's nothing. Like he has no I don't want to say care for life, but like he's very insensitive towards it. You know, and that was the first time, besides very select few other times, when he kind of, you know, since he made this kind of transformation into the person he is now, that he seems to go back a little bit more of a humanish type deal, having a little bit more emotion and feelings and shit. And I think he himself might be having a little battle inside. He even said, he was like, I feel like my heart is about to split into two, because it is what it is. Like, he's part human, part fucking parasite or whatever it is, you know? And that shit is going to clash. It's going to cause some type of problem within himself. And I think over time, eventually, he'll get to a point when it comes to a median and he'll be like, you know what? This is what I value. This is what, you know, this is how I need to be. This is how I gotta act, yada, yada. And you can kind of gradually see that as it's happening, as these episodes are going on. Well, I see it. You know, at first it was kind of, he was kind of just really cold. But then he seems to be warming up slowly a lot more as time kind of goes on. But that's just kind of the way that I'm taking it on. But yo, when he was on top of that building, yo, he was like, we gotta stay 300 meters away so he won't fucking sense us. Yo, he was like, we'll end it with this. This motherfucker had that big ass goddamn rock, yo. He was like, Mickey was like, I'm gonna put my power with yours. This motherfucker's like bicep and the motherfucker's forearm grew like this and shit. Fucking turned into the fucking alien syndrome shit, yo. Like, this nigga caught back. Okay. This motherfucker ain't know what hit him, yo. That shit came out of nowhere. Zoom, zoom. Completely, I mean, precise, perfect. Ripped straight through this nigga chest. All his, his skin, his muscle, his tissue, his organs, his rib cage, everything. Fucking ripped out his bitch made heart! In an instant. That shit was beautiful! That shit was gorgeous. Oh my God. Fucking magnificent. That's just, you're done. You're done, son. But, it's, they, at the end, afterwards, he was like, I don't know why the government's kind of hiding the whole thing and stuff, but, that's what they do. The police, government, that's what they do. They hide shit. They don't want hysteria and outbreak, all this type of shit. So it is what it is. But it's funny that they said that there was no public statement made or put out there about the parasites and stuff like that. But for some reason, after we saw about what the doctor said and the evidence of saying, oh, okay, the way that you could tell is by pulling a strand of hair and stuff like that. If the hair kind of disappears and stuff like that, then hey, that person is a pretty much a parasite. And it's funny how, I guess, they implemented that into their kind of society by becoming this new kind of fad in a way, or a new way to greet people by pulling a strand of hair. How would they implement that into, into the way people greet each other? And honestly, I could, it's interesting because they're not telling people. From my understanding, they're not telling people that, hey, if the hair goes away, that means it's a parasite. So it's not like people know. It's just that they're doing it, so maybe it'll raise up questions or something. I'm not sure. But there's many ways that they could have possibly implemented that so people started doing that as a regular thing. They could have had it on a TV show, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up? Hey, what the fuck was that for? Hey, it's something I do now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling your hair. You know what I'm saying? Pulling your hair when I meet you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And then, next thing you know, teenagers and kids are doing it and stuff like that. I mean, you never know. You never know. There's tons of ways that, think about how we live in today's day and age. The way that we do things, even with slang and stuff like that, it's impression on us. It's imposed on us by things that we see and other things that we see other people doing, stuff like that. So I don't know, just a thought. This is what it is. But anyways, guys, I've rambled long enough, but that was a cool ass episode. Definitely cool ass episode. Enjoyed it. Yo, I mean, Major League, MLB, holla at your boy right there, son. Mickey holding me down. Alright, guys, I'm gonna hit y'all up later. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. See when my videos go live. I'm Shampoo. It's Anime Central, and that was Parasite, episode 10. Let's go! God damn, nigga! Yo, I'm serious. Oh my God! Major League, holy shit!